From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Max Meyer.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That one ripped. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second homer this series, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Jesse Winker. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meyer, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And a pitch. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's a Mets lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. One check swing, appeal down to third. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, and that's a foul ball. That one not close. 3-2 now. 1 out, base is empty. And foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard. Here's Pete Alonso. And a strike.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And takes low for ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-1.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Full count.
That one down the line. Vientos whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And another ball. To the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Connor Norby.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Connor Norby. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs.
Ball, 2
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Vientos with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig, with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Sanchez makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 4, Francisco
Alvarez, the next to hit. Homered last night. added another hit as well. And ball one. Meyer certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Right through there for a strike.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Way out front for strike two.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Jeff McNeil stands in. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, David Fry. Senga back to work. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Got it. And one gone.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. That's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Griffin Conine. Pop up here, third base side. Vientos settles underneath it, hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one almost hit him. That's to third. Vientos gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
That one missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just missed.
Ball. 2-2. That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can
Ball
be
count.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one 95 to finish him off. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch misses way outside. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Meyer.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a ball.
Outside,
went with
ball.
the sweeper. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Toss to Alonso. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Here's the catcher to hit, Liam Hicks. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That's in there. Strike 1. And misses
1-1.
inside. Into right center for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Winker, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Watch Soto now. He reached out a walk his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He hit into a double play his first time up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Nope. Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Winker, the lead runner at second. Soto on at first with nobody out.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Soto. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Alvarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. One away with a runner at third. This to third. Slings it across. And 2 away now.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard hit left side. And that'll do it. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Way inside.
Two and two.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
To third. To first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Connor Norby struck out swinging his first time. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. His second of the year. It's 4-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, David Fry. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's 0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps it a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's towards center. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conant. He popped out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Marlins get one back thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Taylor.
Meyer back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, one away and a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Edwards brings it in. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Clips the corner. 0-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Stays alive. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now,
Marlins,
Kyle
the
Stowers.
first baseman, Kyle Stowers.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean,
The
if he
center
can get
fielder,
through
number
1 more
55.
inning, anything
Hey.
after that, a hitter or 2 is
Meyer.
bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And 1-1. The
1-1.
Marlins trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Two.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2
Now
down.
batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to short, Lindor. Tosses across to first. 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Declan
Marlins,
Cronin into the game.
Number 51.
This is his 3rd time out this year.
Declan Cronin.
Here's Juan Soto. A walk,
Leading off
and
for the
he's
Mets,
also
the
single.
right fielder, Juan Soto.
Slider clips the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Ball.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Now batting. the
And
first
now
baseman,
Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Winker to the mound. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And the slider catches the zone. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Tinoco, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Outside with a breaking ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Schaube with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Liam Hicks. That clips the corner. Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away.
No, that's down. Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and lifted into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And now here is Otto Lopez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Check on the runner. Edwards back in on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez up and throwing. Stanek warming up as well. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one inside. 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Norby.
Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this one. That clips a corner. And that one is inside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the catch. And that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Nardi.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez.
Number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Good job to fight that one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Inside, just missed. And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Nimmo in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
72.
Daniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
I'm too involved in God, not television, according to his purpose.
And now
Leading off
David
for the
Fry.
Marlins, the third baseman, David
Nunez, a 6'2" righty, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball.
Off the mark
Ball
there.
outside.
Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo snags it, and there's one down.
now batting, left fielder, Griffin.
So up next,
Conine.
Griffin Conine. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one
No, that
close,
missed.
ruled
That's
a
a ball.
ball. Ball 1.
1-1.
Comes up
Yeah.
empty. That's strike 2.
Just a
One
little
and two
too
is the
quick
count.
on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with
That's a
that
ball.
one.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Out to short, Lindor. And that is out number 2.
That play won't be trending on social media later on,
Now
but it's
batting,
still
the
important to
first
execute
baseman,
it to perfection.
Kyle.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Kyle Stowers now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Pitch misses.
1-0.
And it's 1-0.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one
Ball.
missed. 2 down, nobody on.
balls, no
Here at the
strikes.
bottom of the 7th. Next
Ball,
offering
that's down.
is down low. And there's the automatic. Ripped on a line. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
37.
Anthony Bender.
Just trying to
Anthony.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading off with the
Tyrone
net,
Taylor.
the center fielder.
Singy, you
Tyrone
got to appreciate a guy who's this good
Taylor.
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
Hit in the air, left field. Konai on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one
That's
just
inside.
misses.
That's the ball.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. 1 for 3. Outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Now batting, right fielder, 1.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And ball
That's
1 to
high,
the
that's a
right
ball.
fielder. In the dirt. Two outs. And another ball. Pete Alonso up next for the Mets. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience
Now
in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jesus Tinoco gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Ball 1 there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Dane Myers digs in now.
The center fielder.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out.
That's the ball.
Next pitch
No, that missed.
downstairs.
That's the ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one fouled off. The Fish trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard, Liam Hicks will hit next. And that one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. Vientos. in plenty of time to first. 2 away now.
The
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Sanchez at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lindor on the move towards the line. Makes the grab, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Sandy
pitching for the
Alcantara.
Marlins.
He's making his second
Number
appearance
22.
of the season.
Sandy Alcantara.
Mark
Leading off for the
Vientos
Mets.
up now for the
third
Mets.
baseman,
0
Mark
for 3 in this one.
Vientos.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Lopez. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Good arm side
The
run to that
catcher,
same
number
side hitter
4,
right there. Very
Francisco
difficult to put that ball in the air or get
Alvarez.
through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the catcher to hit. Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This one in the air center field. Myers sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
The batter number 1. Second
2 down,
baseman,
base is
Jeff
empty. So up next for New
McNeil.
York, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering
Ball.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Popped up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's
Now
the guy they hope to
pitching
turn
for
to
New York.
out of the pen to lock down
Number
wins. So
39.
this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in,
Lead
Otto
up for the
Lopez.
Marlins.
0 for
Second
3 with
baseman,
2 groundouts and a
Otto
strikeout.
Lopez.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with
Now
their first step
batting,
reactions.
the designated
Hot
hitter,
shots like that. That's why
Connor
they call it the hot corner. That's a
Norby.
perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now a chance for Connor Norby. That's in there. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, David Fry. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This could end it. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
a count 1-2. That one missing inside. The Mets leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
4-1 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Communication unmatched by all other generations. Promote world unity and peace among the nations. Kill our prejudice that's been played.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone near the face. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a